Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Zelda 200% All Keys tournament. We have our boss bot bracket losers finals between Dude and Lite. Winner goes on to face Unos in the grand finals, and we've got Justin Man and Money Mercs on commentary, and I'll leave it to you two.
Yo 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 yo.
What up, Mercs?
What up, Just?
Chilling, dude.
We got our first and probably final comms of the year together.
Yeah, we apparently our first one. I thought we probably did comms at this point together, but
No, last year we did, not this year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We had some last year.
That's what I thought. But yeah, should be a good one. Two of the best here.
Yeah, and anybody that pays attention, I actually was talking about it in my chat a couple hours ago, but I was saying it was crazy that Lite actually PB'd for the first time in 2 years.
Yeah.
And Oracle Dorkle comes and knocks him off out of nowhere the next day.
Well, it's not really out of nowhere. Oracle's been a machine.
Well, that's true. I mean, Oracle has been crushing, so it's not really out of nowhere, but
yeah, Lite long overdue.
It's a deflating thing for Lite, though. I think when you finally get over that hump, and then it's like,
maybe, maybe.
Oh my god! I mean,
I think it's more of a personal quest. In the way I look at it.
Yeah, for me, it would be deflating. I think for Lite, it's like, oh, whatever. Like that's just how Lite is. So I mean,
yeah, and Lite, I don't think Lite's done PBing either.
No.
So
I actually watched that run. Lite lost a bunch of time, like just walks and stuff. I watched that run last night.
Yeah, less than 24 hours ago, so fresh, playing well.
Yeah, and Dude is obviously always a monster, so I mean, this should be just the battle of the Titans.
Yeah, and I am interested. We'll see if Lite gets a bag here, if they decide to go for attack 4, or actually just still go with the forced attack 3 strats they've been doing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, with Dude, we know Lite kind of likes going for attack 3 like force, and Dude doesn't, but Dude always gets attack 3 anyway. So it's like Dude only gets attack 4s against me, and I play Dude every season, it seems, so far now.
Yep. Hates the attack 3. Alright, here we go.
But also just crazy good on it too, you know?
Oh yeah. Just hates the inherent time loss, really, even if they have a good Lite with the clutch. Okay, didn't get the third octo. I was gonna say that was a clutch kill on the second one after missing the beam or the stab, whatever happened. But yeah, Lite's gonna be off pattern here for reverse bubbles, so we'll just have to do a standard bubble skip and then.
Magic Cave is life. That's your quote.
Yeah. Yep. It happens. It happens. I usually trust my, abilities in Magic Cave because I've done it so many times, but you're always just waiting for that one race where you mess it up. But no big deal. Gonna have to do a little more reaction here. Nice easy spawn. And this will just be old school. Extra hezzy there.
I think Dude got 2 double fairies?
Yeah. I think this is probably a common pattern.
I don't know what Lite got, but I actually had that pattern today. It was like those 2 large at the slink thing, or
but Lite's like a second or 2.
Yeah,
late,
off.
So there's no way.
I have no idea what that one is. I know a double fairy one, but I don't know what like that.
Gets the res bubble, but then gets some garbage bubble. You have to wait for that one.
So obviously, Dude's going to be a little bit ahead here. Getting a double bubble.
Yeah, not a huge lead, but a good early lead. But we all know how things can change.
one swamp walk could change this. Yeah.
Yep. Got Bagoo before that even. So. Yeah,
sure. That too.
We'll see. I would assume now Lite will be skipping some enemies, so see how much that catches them up.
That's true too. Lite's probably just going to try and tear through. That was like probably the first person I actually seen do that was I don't know if Lite was trying to show me that, or I just watched Lite do a run or something. But Lite was probably the first one I saw like skipping all weird stuff like to do a Force 3, and like you don't see too many people do it.
I think like I don't know if they came up with it, but yeah, that just kind of became something they were doing like I think just last year maybe, or even maybe 2 years ago. But dude's just gonna need the one bag, right? He got the.
He's got to kill bots, but he's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ending a tin suit hit, but probably unlikely.
Oh, don't do that. What are you doing?
I mean, you know.
This guy. Cursing the run over here.
I mean, you know, I'd like to see a double attack 4 or a double attack 3. You don't want to see attack 3, attack 4. I hate that.
No, yeah, you're right. Although, well, Lite's not going to get attack 4 guaranteed. But I was going to say, since Lite missed double bubble, it would be nice to have at least.
Yeah, see, Lite skipped a Chewy.
But yeah.
Lite skipped a Chewy there. That's like
it was
the
like
stuff.
2 hits, I think. Just that's all they needed. 2 hits there to get through that Chewy.
Yeah, I think.
There's the stun getting in, and then just like one quick hit to get through on the way out.
Yeah, I think I saw Lite do that like the first time last year around the time I met Lite, and I was watching some of those runs, and I was just like, Lite wasn't even really running wall keys a lot at that time. It had to be around the time when you guys were like doing that whole double bubble catalog thing.
Oh yeah.
Because Lite was running all keys around there.
The catalog.
The catalog.
Alright, dude loses the beam there. Little bot jump. Look at this. Do you see how close they are to each other now, by the way? I mean, Lite was 10 plus seconds behind because of the missing double bubble. More like 15, I think. I didn't. Just right under that gorilla to take the lead here. I love it.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to get to though about like the Chewy, like how he just skipped the attic Chewy, like you don't see like even like, you know, a person like advanced like Chroma or somebody who goes for like kind of hard or like weird strats. Like I don't even think I've ever seen Chroma do that. It's kind of like Lite's thing.
Yeah. I like that though. Everyone's got their own stuff.
I mean, I have
their own little flair.
I have the Merc's cave. We all know that. The Rain Man effect. The infamous 33 bag. I got 6 in a row earlier.
Alright, dude's getting this free bag here. Oh, it's a jar.
Oh well. Maybe I did jinx it. He didn't get hit by a tin suit though.
Yeah, he's still got another chance.
He's out of that danger.
I like this sync though. I can just watch each screen with one eye. Can you do that? It's not really a thing, I'm just kidding.
That is true, yeah. You can watch a runner's game and kind of figure out who it is. I could probably tell some...
Oh yeah, dude, I think, yeah, some more than others too. Like Simple, I think I can... it's tough with Simple because you know his capture too. Like his capture makes the palaces look like a specific way, but...
But even that, like even if everyone looked on the same playing level, like no one's cap looked different. I know like dude would do like that turnaround like eco key and like stuff like that. Like you just kind of like people have these like weird like innuendos, you know.
There's there's things, specific things like that, and there's also just like how they move, like tendencies and stuff. Lite is very like always
always flipping,
always like, moving, beams. Yeah, like always like very a lot of stuff going on, a lot of inputs going on. I think dude's a lot more deliberate with his delivery of inputs, I guess, if you will. But
I know like one innuendo like about Lite is because I do it. Yeah, that was close. That was one of those. I know one innuendo about Lite that was like, Lite does the low beam on the third loader in Magic Cave, and like no one practically does that.
Yeah.
So Lite tells me not to do that.
No, you shouldn't. It's not worth it.
I do it, but I lose frames.
A tiny bit of time, and you get less chance for a bag, and it's different patterns and whatnot. I mean, the patterns, I guess, are not a big deal. You just learn the different patterns. But
I don't know where I lose frames there, but I do. So, like, doing that, I still end up on your frames somehow. I remember that.
If you do the low beam, yeah.
I like lose frames, and Lite doesn't. Lite is just better than me, so...
I think if I did the low beam, I'd be even faster than Lights. They'd have to figure out some new ones or something. I don't know why, but all my frames are like a tiny bit faster than everyone's.
Would go for the loader low beam. Yeah, you don't see too many people going for that. I know it's faster, but like it throws stuff out of whack. Or you get to the bag too fast, or I forget what the thing is with that.
Enos did the low beam? Humble brag. What did I humble brag? I probably did.
You said if you did the low beam, it would be faster.
Oh, right. It's kind of a curse, though, because I get, like, worse bag chance because I'm going too fast. But I can't, like... I don't know, I can't control it. I just do it the way I do it.
He doesn't do the low beam, and he doesn't eat fish for breakfast. Those are two things.
Yeah, no. I don't really eat fish almost ever. Anyway,
yeah, I'm not
definitely not for breakfast.
But would you want to eat a Filet-O-Fish for breakfast?
Nope. I don't think I've had a fillet of fish since I was a teenager.
I remember one time I was like trying to start a diet, and like I ate a Filet-O-Fish, and I was like, you know what, this isn't that bad, but I still don't want it that much.
Blocked. Light's gonna save that life, so will Dude. I think Dude's gonna save it till Death Mountain. I'm not sure about Light since they lost the beam right there. Probably will take it here for the Korea. The Dude like intentionally skipped maybe a louder or two to get the drop to be on the Korea, so they wouldn't have to take the level there. Oh, that is close.
Mark likes Filet-O-Fish. It's his favorite. Or their favorite.
Clean on the left, and this is looking good here. On the right. Don't follow. They're following. Oh! Just snuck in. Very nice. I would say even if you're on a boat, though, just bring like a sandwich. Like unless you live on the boat, there's no reason.
There's nothing wrong with a boat sub. Boat. What do you guys call them up there? Grinders.
Hoagies. I don't call them either of those things. I just call them a sub. But
actually, I think grinder's a Philly thing. I think that's what they call.
I mean, I've heard that here too, but yeah.
They're just heroes or subs.
I mean, most people I know just call them subs. Like, yeah. But yeah, you definitely heard hoagie and grinder.
You can only have a sub if you are on a boat that goes underwater.
Makes perfect sense.
I guess.
It is a submarine sandwich. Kind of mad that submarine sandwiches aren't like, you can't really submerge them in water.
That would be terrible, actually. It's like a soggy
advertising,
like a soggy hero sandwich.
It's just because it's the shape of a sub, but like, come on.
I guess that's where that started. Probably the shape of a sub, I'd imagine.
Yeah, only if you get a good one. Sometimes they flatten them.
We have the what's that? What is that flavor called? Sparkleberry Fin or whatever, Kool-Aid Sky and Light Screen.
Oh, I don't know.
Never had that Kool-Aid. It was like the shark guy on it.
I don't think so.
It was like a pink. It was like a pink one. They bring it back sometimes. Not like I'm the biggest like Kool-Aid person, but I remember that one. think it was Sharkleberry.
Sharkleberry.
It was something like that.
Looks like the color of brains.
Or mauve. It's a mauve sky. Salmon sky.
Salmon, yeah, definitely salmon. Now we're on the fish topic.
Oh yeah, Cheese, you know how much I talk about Kool-Aid. You know me and Kool-Aid.
Alright, Lite took a bop there from the Moblin. Not a huge deal. Dude taking a bop or two. About a room separation here. 1 full room-ish.
Kool-Aid is delicious, though. We should probably try and just normalize that.
Ooh, 50 bag.
The Papa Shango bag.
Yeah, and it was like right on a knockback, so why not grab it? Perfect. And the 200 bag. Looking good. Saw that tank on Dude's side. Didn't go unnoticed. Oh, this bot? Okay. Okay.
Light spots look like chocolate or something. Or like oranges.
They're like Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, like something weird.
Or, Junior Mints?
Nah, they're not yellow, though.
Junior Mints
Like-
aren't yellow.
I said they're not. Light screen, they were
Oh,
like
well, yeah,
yellowish.
But I mean the shape.
Well, the shape, yeah.
You said chocolates.
I
I'm
did.
just thinking of chocolate.
You know what was outlandish? I don't know if you caught this the other day. Lordo was saying that. I think Light too. Actually, they were both saying that snow caps are the worst movie theater.
Snow caps?
Yeah,
No, that's wrong. Snow caps are only a movie theater candy. That is the correct take.
But Light and Lordo were both saying it's the worst movie theater candy.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I was like, nah, man, Whoppers. I hate Whoppers.
I just would never eat snow caps unless I'm at a movie theater.
Yeah,
Who is buying snow caps at like a gas station? I think we've had this conversation during race comms before. It's like giving me deja vu.
No, that is. I don't like Whoppers. I don't
No,
like
Whoppers. No, Oracle's got it for me. Whoppers are the worst.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't stand those things. But some people love them. Whoppers have this weird aftertaste. Like the chocolate's fine, but it's like that stuff in the middle just like makes it bad. I don't know.
Dude, it's that malt.
It is weird because I like most candy. Yeah, maybe it's the malt.
It is. I'm not a big. Well, that's what Lordo. When I said that, Lordo's like, "Oh, you don't like a good malt?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "I like a milkshake. I don't want a malt. Not a big malt person."
Yeah.
I think egg cream has malt in it too, and I don't really like that either.
Light getting another bag here, getting hooked up. I think it's been all bags. I missed the drop, the last drop. Or maybe
You're a malt cheese.
This has been good.
Yeah, this is close.
Good combat too. A lot of good double hits. I'm partial, like movie theater. I'm usually just gonna get the Sour Patch Kids because I love Sour Patch Kids.
Big popcorn in the movie theater person.
Popcorn's good too. You get the extra butter.
Yeah, you gotta get the extra butter. You get like a big drink, and I do like Reese's Pieces in the movie theater.
Yeah, Reese's Pieces are good in the theater.
That's a solid one.
It's another one I'm just, I'd rather just get regular Reese's generally. But like in the theater, it's kind of better to get the pieces.
Yeah, exactly. Generally, yeah.
Although I will say peanut M&Ms are better than Reese's Pieces. I don't know if I'm
Yeah, I'm like neutral on that. I like both a lot.
They are both good.
Top tier.
And Reese's Pieces are the OG, but I don't know. In most cases, I would side with the OG.
It's like sometimes you just usually just want a Reese's cup, but sometimes you have the pieces and you're like, man, I haven't had this in a long time. These are pretty good. Light is about one bridge screen or a little bit more than that behind now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with the attack difference, really didn't lose much.
No,
it's been good.
And that's pretty much where we were talking about, like skipping all stuff and in
What is Hydrox?
Hydrox is like the bootleg Oreos. I know what it is.
I don't think I've seen those. Warheads. I loved Warheads. I think you can still get Warheads.
A long time ago, no, they still make Warheads. A long time ago, I tried to stop smoking, and I ate Warheads like when I was trying to stop, and I just like broke my teeth like doing that. I was like, yeah, this is not working.
Yeah, I don't know why I like sour stuff. Like those are super sour, and it like makes me cry. But I just like it's. I guess it's the same as people who like spicy stuff, right? I don't really like spicy food.
I chew a lot of gum. No, the Warheads thing was like years and years ago. What was that walk? That's dude's like new walk thing.
That's not new. That's used in other categories, I believe.
Yeah,
he's expand on it. The higher route, it's a little faster because it's less like tile wasting, I think, right? But I think it's riskier.
I think it saves like I don't know, like a tile or two or something. It's not much. I remember
waste. Sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
No, I was just thinking out loud. I saw that. Yeah, I think Unos timed that out. I don't think it's that big of a difference because dude started throwing it in these races.
It's not. But it's one of those things that's probably almost 100% safe. Just like the other thing. So dude's like, whatever, I'll do this instead of that. It's not really different. Toxic waste is better sour candy than Warheads? Alright, I'm gonna need to see what that's all about then.
Lite's XP is not bad right now either
No, it's actually really good.
I know, yeah, so this could definitely like one walk
run, yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, one walk or something like could throw dude behind, maybe more than that now. Dude's pretty far ahead at the moment, but probably, I would say he's like 20 seconds ahead, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't.
Maybe
what
more.
Is the Fairy Town entry looks like 1915 on dude's timer. So yeah, was that a 39 or something on Lite's timer at the entry there? So 24 seconds ish.
Yeah, I would have said like around 20, so that's pretty close.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, now
it's like as far as we can get from Thanksgiving at this point.
No, it's Happy Hanukkah. He got the Hanukkah walk right there. I think Hanukkah starts this week or next week.
Should be like 4 days from now, I want to say, ish.
Yeah.
It's usually right around my sister's birthday is in a few days. It's right around then.
We decided that
Did it start already? Okay.
Oh, it started already. We decided that the Happy New Year walk is now whatever the closest holiday walk, so it could be like Flag Day walk if you get that no boulder encounter.
I don't know, it might be better if it's the furthest possible holiday.
No, that's true. Yeah, well, Happy 4th of July walk then.
Is that the furthest though? Wouldn't Thanksgiving?
No, I don't know.
Or whatever happened yesterday?
Happy Veterans Day walk.
Unless we're counting going back in time. It's like Price is Right though. You gotta, closest without going over.
Light's wizard guy looks frozen. I know me and Cheese have both used that joke before, but
Advent calendar filled with different jams. Nice. Dude, stopping to grab that jar. I think he was mad about the hits. Kind of looking at the jar. Alright, let's check these swamp walks dude first. We'll be able to scrutinize both of them. Because they'll be happening at separate times.
Light tried to kiss the Mew and the Mew kissed him.
Oh, this has got to be careful. Oh, no!
Oh, no, you got out.
I was talking about Light just took a death.
Oh, I was watching dude screen. Yeah, how did Light die? Was
Korea boomerang followed by...
I saw the Mew hit.
Another bag, though. Yeah, it took a boomerang, then kind of went back in, took a body hit.
I would say that...
And then boomerang again.
The life loss is probably not a big deal on Light's side, but the time loss is definitely...
Yeah, that was a good chunk of time. I was deep into the cave.
Yeah, Lite must be getting really good bags because Lite's XP was really good, or is really good.
If there was a jar, it would have been the second drop after the palace. I missed that one, but I think that was also a bag, judging by how it looked at the time.
Very. It's because cheese is here.
Yeah, good looking walk for Lite there.
That'll make up something.
Just the road encounter, yeah.
I didn't see what dude got. I know he got. Yeah, I know he took that late road encounter, like right before P2. I don't know what he had. Did he take 2 roads?
I think it was also the early road, yeah. No back spawn.
Can't avoid those. Yeah, Lite's on attack 3. And a death. Only a few rooms behind. I gotta say, if there's like a runner that kind of prides attack 3, it's Lite. Like Lite just doesn't care.
I'm on that boat.
Yeah.
I'm all about attack 3.
No, you do a lot of attack 3s too. I've seen you do a bunch.
But I still will go. I'm not gonna go to the lengths Lite does to.
No.
Still like trying to get attack 4.
You want an attack 4. Lite is like, nah, just go as fast as possible.
But yeah, Lite's logic is good because especially if you don't get the Magic Cave bag, you're really down to a 25% chance. Maybe that's a little higher now because we can that first bag with the correct timing on all those stabs, you can get a pretty high.
You refer to
more than 50-50. The first 200 bag in P1.
Please refer to the. Oh, I thought you were talking about the walks. I was going to say, please refer to it as the catalog.
The catalog.
The thing was like so. I remember how much work you guys did for that. All those walks. Just hanging out with you guys when you were doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yunos put in a ton of work on that Lite.
Yeah.
Well.
No, all three of you. All three of you.
I added the ones that I did the work on myself because they're just like no one has my patterns or whatever. But I did probably map out a few of them. Yeah, it's fun though. Doing stuff like that. Yeah, it's super fun. Figuring out each pattern. I don't know why it was fun. It's kind of cool that there's like a finite, like amount at the beginning of the game. You can actually map out every single pattern that you can see.
It's kind of weird too. Like, I know you're just talking about the Slack thing, and I kind of cross signals talking about walks, but the Slack thing, Eon started like hanging out in my stream, and like we were talking about. Eon was like, "You did the elevator too fast," and I was like, "No." I was like, "I always get the bag this way." And then Rep was like, "You should watch the video, the one that you're referring to." Mm-hmm. And I was like, "I've been doing this forever. I never knew, how close I was."
Yeah, you were just doing, because the strat is not actually anything special.
I just always did. I don't do like jump like the toe taps like you guys do on the Stalfos. So I always just killed that Stalfos like that, and I was like, well, that's why I got that bag a lot. Now it makes sense because I know you kind of swear by it now. I mean, anybody that doesn't know about that, the react thing works, but
I know, right? So Lite just got another 200 bag. If y'all didn't see that, and like XP is like basically the same as Dude's. It's insane. Also, remember, Lite's like behind Dude on enemies, so probably at this point in the palace had more XP than Dude did here, which is insane.
Yeah, it's gonna even out as far as like that goes. Like
their levels are now even.
Yeah,
and Lite is like 30 XP behind, or now 70 or whatever 80 that is.
I mean, time wise, you figure this room, the next room, and then that long room. So I don't know, 25-30 seconds behind, something like that.
Yeah, we got a lot of run left, so.
Yeah, no, I know, Eon. I wasn't either. I didn't even watch that video till after we even had that conversation.
Reps like a much needed jar there. Refills a little health.
It looks like... I'm guessing he's gonna take 2 and 2.
Yeah, he's not gonna have enough to be able to take life 3.
No.
Lite'll probably stay there as well.
Yeah, I'd imagine they're just trying to get out at this point, both of them. Well, we all know that this walk can change things, because it's garbage. And this gotta be the worst walk in the game, right?
It's more likely that they both just get crappy walks, honestly.
Than
like one of them getting a good one.
that is definitely true.
Watch they just both get 0 encounter walks, and then we're like, wow. Shut us right up.
Nope, Lite takes a...
Dude
bop.
did like a hezzy. Wait, what? Come on. What is that? That guy just got out of dude's way. Get out of here. He's just gonna go for it. Nice.
I'm surprised he didn't stop on the road. Maybe he thought they would...
That dude just straight up was like, nah, I'll go around you. It's cool. Like...
No town level to there, that second encounter said. Oh, and then... Papa Shango'd him right there by the cave entrance. It's like,
look at Lite's health after that fight.
What health?
I can't see it.
Birds that don't fly good.
Yeah, dude. So, dude, like, stood on the palace tile for like a few frames before moving. I don't know if that was intentional. Like when dude exited the palace, like right there, like wasn't moving immediately like Lite was there.
Maybe that's some new dude thing.
It might have been intentional for all I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I never
no
saw
idea.
Could have
but
been
it ended up spacing out that encounter perfectly because he went around him like it was, like it was a slink going to the right. It was so perfect.
Unless we remember, and me and you probably knowing us won't to ask him that, but it could have been him just taking a sip off of Fresca for all we know. Who the hell knows?
All right, Lite's getting a good walk here too after the beginning.
Oh,
as soon as I say
fairy.
that, could be
worse.
Yeah, actually. So
now, I mean, get into Shield House. Maybe I don't know, 20 seconds, 30 seconds right now. Eunice is about to tell us, like, oh no, this is...
Yeah, it's probably closer to 40 or 50, because this whole town's about a minute, I think. Oh, actually, it's not the town itself that's a minute, it's like everything. Maybe, I don't remember.
Oracle says, Fresca strats coming soon. You don't need any more strats. Oracle's about to make React come out of retirement.
I don't know when the last time... Is it the town itself, not including, like, the walking to, up to it, I guess? Okay.
Really clean KU for Dude. Let's see what he does to go in P3.
Just the slight hezzy. Oh, and the... Okay,
he
saw something he didn't like there, obviously, with the extra pause.
Yeah, I don't think he normally, like, does a pause buffer there, but...
No, he just does the slight hezzy and then up and over. But I think he missed his tile he wanted to go up on, maybe? I'm not positive. That encounter certainly spooked him out a little bit.
It was shark. It was shark. What was it? Sharkleberry Finn. That was the name of it.
Sharkleberry.
She's texted me a picture of it.
Nice.
I thought that's what it was called. There's a pink shark.
And Lite also took an encounter there, I think, on the island, unfortunately. Did get a red jar to drop, finally, after... It's like, as soon as... Like, all the RNG for Lite's been perfect. You want, when you're attack 3, you want all bags, and you want jars later. Didn't need that one, but...
Sure.
Might want some later.
No, Lite is, like... on a mission right now.
Yeah, it's definitely not out of reach yet. And the only disadvantage at this point is just the, aside from the deficit in time, obviously, is just the one life, but we'll see what Lite wants to do, if they want to save an extra one or just go all out. The one life at the end game.
Oh.
Dude. Whoa, that one too. Wow. The B button, like on that one, looked like it was actually not going to be a good move, but it worked out.
Rebo Shark. We need a Sharkleberry Rebo.
Rebo Berry? Alright, so dude almost died twice on the way in. Let's see how the way out goes.
Ironically, I started a new montage last night, and you and that room in a recent runner in that montage.
Oh,
now.
Great! I think I know which one it is.
Oh, you probably know. You took not one but 2 deaths. And if you don't know, now you know.
I had a pretty good one during a race where at the end of the room I jumped a little bit early. It was in P6 though, I think. Yeah, it was in P6. It was the same room though. I jumped a little bit early and like was falling into the lava, but I stabbed and like hit the very bottom block.
I might have that clip too, actually. Was that
I cast fairy and like went through the little opening?
Oh no!
It was during a race, so I didn't have my mic on. Yeah.
No, I think you took a nosedive this tournament into the fire strat room.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe it's just a run. I remember.
Most likely. I mean,
I think you missed the bounce on the raw head or something, and you're like, what?
Oh
and
yeah.
You blame the
P6,
controller.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always the controller's fault though. I pressed A.
The light's like Minecraft room or 2 behind me right now.
There's only one Minecraft room.
Well, no, I'm just saying 2 Minecraft room worth of time.
Yeah.
Only 1 Minecraft room.
We'll check the gem here. Dude's about to dismantle Rebo.
Lite has some crazy Rebo strat. I never saw it till last night.
Alright, good fight for dude.
Yeah,
It's gonna have to kill. Okay, they're killing this. That's for the drop. Let me think. They want to do that?
He's got to kill the red
It's gonna be a
knights.
1 count leaving now. I don't think they wanted to do that, but
That's fine. You could just skip stuff.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I've done that. I mean, all you gotta do is just not kill Moa and whatever else.
yeah, the Gorilla and the Moa really just.
On a 1 count, if you don't kill anything and you hop the red Stalfos, I mean, you pretty much.
Yeah, it's
you
three.
could-
It's three. It's three.
3, yeah.
3 you have to kill, and then you can skip anything else.
Ooh, dude takes a hit off the stupid gorilla.
That Rebo fight was cool. It's using the wall.
Was he like really, really close to the edge?
Yeah, on the right
Yeah.
side. Yeah, kind of just back up against the wall.
I was watching dude because he took a hit off the boomerang, so he'll probably use life, I would imagine, for the cave coming up. I think most of us do.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I've seen dude use life in this cave, but let's see what he wants to do.
Oh. I hate not having beams for this cave. It's like,
Yeah, the conundrum isn't really. It's not dangerous. Okay, this is too late, dude. Did that too late. Yeah, to get the beam back. So now we might get some bad spawns out here because of the extra time spent in the cave.
I mean, if there's somebody that's gonna navigate out of it, it's gonna be.
He's good.
Dude.
He's good. Yeah.
It gave like some opening though there. I mean, taking the encounter and taking a couple bops and stuff. The menuing for life, which was kind of useless.
41-second difference according to the chat out of the palace. Of course, I'll say I'll do something, and then I just forget to do it.
Oh, out of the palace, yeah.
Yeah.
Check at Reflect Town because
I'll check at the gem, and then 2 seconds later is the gem, and I've already forgotten.
Yeah, Eunice is usually good for that, and you're saying what the difference is.
Another clean walk there for Lite. We're gonna have the Dazzle return.
3709 Kid Von says.
It's an old kid. I don't know.
That's a terrible joke.
Sorry. I'm getting old myself.
Light is about a little less than 30 seconds behind right now.
Stab, stab. Stab, crouch, stab. I like how Light mows the lawn. As
18,
they travel
yeah,
through the forest there.
18 seconds is a lot, yeah. That's one of those Light-isms that you were saying. Light can't stop moving.
I can never do it.
I can't. I wouldn't even try.
Because you have to hit it on the... I mean, Light's probably just mashing, right? But, like, you do still have to hit it on the exact right time.
It takes a bop and does 2 stabs, I think.
A real trick would be doing that into Hidden Town. Wink.
Sometimes I try and knock that forest tile out to get in Hidden Town. It doesn't even do anything. Every once in a while, that'll happen. Jam used to chop the forest down.
Jam's like an actual lumberjack. He's not really.
I was gonna say, for real?
No. But I could see him holding an axe, wearing a flannel. That big beard. The long hair. I haven't seen Jam in a while, actually. What you been up to? The auto suck. Oh, I missed it. Did they actually get the auto suck into the chimney? Apparently you can auto suck yourself into that chimney.
What is the auto suck?
I don't know, but it's a great term. No, apparently if you get onto the right, I think vertical pixel, right? Eunice might be able to explain it better. And then just hit left, it'll just suck the fairy into the chimney.
Gotcha.
I think I said that correctly, but
no, I think I know what you guys were talking about.
I just learned it yesterday, so there's a lesser chance that I would have been incorrect. As time passes, though, I'll start changing it. Classic Mound.
Ooh, right. Mound, not even Mao.
Mound is the original. That's the OG. I think that's what Lordo came up with originally. Got to go for the Mound.
Oh, was it Mound? I thought it was Mound.
Or, yeah, maybe it was Welk, because maybe it was originated in the other town. I can't remember, but...
I feel like dude is making his skips harder right now. Like, yeah, like 2 backspawns.
Alright, the extra step. Dude likes to do that. And the fairy. Rude.
You know, you might actually have an answer for this, because I was wondering this today. So, and I know you did it, because I saw it in your world record FDS run. Why do we not set up next to that wall, like, for that walk right there that dude just did really well?
Which wall?
Where Light is starting right now. Like, in FDS, I was doing it, even playing FDS, like, recently, where you would set up the LZAD next to the little wall.
This is, I mean, the old spot, the old consensus spot to set it up was where, like, dude did it from on this run.
Right, exactly.
And that's kind of just, I don't even remember what I did in that run. Did I do that, or did I do something different?
You did it next to the wall where dude set up.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I did for, literally till, like, 2 weeks ago, when I saw Eunice do that, the strat that he was doing, where you stand, like 2 tiles away from the exit of the skip, which I kind of like better now, so, you know. I
gotta see where E does it now. I gotta look and see where...
But I've seen people do at least 4 different tiles there.
No, I know, because I set up
where you start.
So. I set up in the little like nook, like 1 or 2 down and like to the left, and then like some people even set up like lower than that. Like it's, yeah. I don't know. I just see people set up all different places.
It just changes where the the spawns are gonna happen. Like, and as far as like when if they're gonna happen together or like a few steps apart or whatever. The old strat, you would get 1 spawn like right before you get to the forest on that little like extended grass patch, and then you would get the second spawn like 2 tiles into the forest.
Sure.
And sometimes you would get screwed because everything's following you, and that's a close spawn, and you had to you just sometimes couldn't get out.
I just didn't know if that was kind of like the standard thing. Like, I mean, I didn't think it was like just an FDS thing or whatever, but I didn't know if that was like the standard and it kind of like changed and then people started doing that like lower one.
No, I don't think it. I don't know if it had anything to do with FDS or not.
Runrun says Tabby was just talking about that in the end of his stream yesterday. I'm not even sure where Tabby sets up, to be honest. Everyone.
That's one of those ones where, yeah, like a lot of people have their own.
I think that
there's almost no right or wrong.
Well, I was gonna say I think that's a big thing in Z2. It's like Merc's Cave. Like it's so weird and like, but you know how many people like I think even you have been like, if it works, don't stop doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if one of those for you, yeah. Like, I mean, Swamp Exit is another, like, tell me a good strat for that. Like, you know, we all just try things, and
I know. The only person I know
consistent, really.
The only person I knows how to do it is Lordo and Dude, that weird Swamp Exit. Like,
I mean, we know in theory, like, how to, you know, get favorable random walks from encounters and stuff if we can, but that relies on the helmet head fight and timing and pausing the game during the gem.
Sure.
Fanfare and whatnot, all that stuff. Staying in that room for a specific amount of time before you leave. And then you do still have to get lucky, because you're in a swamp.
This is really close right now, by the way. Light is like about a room away now.
Yeah.
That was another thing I know me and Rep were talking about I think I asked Rep in my chat one day or something. And I was saying that sometimes going into P2, some people will do that extra step with the backspawn stuff, and then like I stopped doing it for a while. Now I started doing it again, and like I think that's what Rep is talking about in chat.
Into P2, you said?
Yeah, like you know, like when you get like backspawns there,
yeah,
and like one backspawn. I think aren't you supposed to like burn an extra step or whatever?
Well, no. Ideally, you would get a back spawn so you don't have to take the extra step up once. So, like, if either one of them is a back spawn, you don't have to go all the way up to the mountain, which is what you want. That is exactly what you want. So then the spawn doesn't happen before the road; it happens.
Is the double back spawn the one that you're supposed to burn?
If you get a double back spawn, you have to. Yeah, you want to burn.
Okay, so that was maybe the one we were talking about.
I usually just will pretend it's not a back spawn and just go up or whatever, just like as if I normally would. But yeah, you can just go back and forth or whatever and burn one either way.
Sure, I probably do that naturally too. I think a lot of us probably would figure it's not a double back spawn and just go up anyway. So probably just happens naturally. Weird Z2 preferences brought to you by ZSR and Mercs and Just.
Key first.
Oh, Vaughn hates key first. He like curses me out every time I do it. I did it today out of spite because he was in there. You're like the only one that does that. That's a Justism. Key first. No,
I can't be the only one who does that because I think I probably got that from FAP, maybe? Learning routing from watching him do runs way back in the day. So I think he does key first.
I know when I first started watching runs, like 2 years ago, whatever it is now, I only saw you really doing that. Like, I've never noticed anyone else really do that consistently. I'd mix it up. Like, it doesn't, either way, it doesn't bother me at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference to me.
Eon said Megmac used to do key first. And I mean, it's essentially the same thing. I don't think there's any difference at all with that. There's
no time difference. It's just where you want to get that jar.
Yeah, that's when I'm kind of like diverse on that now. Like if I'm like low health or magic or something, I might go there first. I mix it up. We will be mixing.
There also is technically a jar in the item room as well, so there's like a jar both ways. You just have to use jump to get it in the item room, but
I don't think any of us are though.
Yeah, if that's like if you're desperate jar. Just is a must. Buzz is here. Yeah, Lite's going all in. And we got a close race. I mean, they were both just in the same room for about 1 second there. So we're, you know, about 11 to 12 seconds, and it's coming up to the biggest RNG fest in the game.
I was going to say, well, this dummy can change things in a hurry, so... Got a Karak RNG, throw it in the chat. I'll tell you what, though, as many people complain about this, and I know you know the feels, dude, RNG for Karak on FDS is dumb.
FDS Karak is complete ass. It's complete trash.
It's so
worst
bad.
Thing. That was definitely a better Karak for Lite than Dude. Not by much, but...
No, it's close now.
It's gonna gain some time, yeah.
Lite is down the life advantage, but they're really close now.
It's a 33 exit on the old central timer there. Let's see what Lite's is. About 40...
Alright, like, here's the difference between the Karak. So, Karak in this is like winning on a scratch-off. A good Karak in FDS is like hitting Mega Millions. Like, it's like...
The Karak sprite looks so cool, though.
No, it is. The bedsheet
in
one.
FDS, yeah. I like how it's just right on, you know, front view or whatever.
Do you also like how that... Do you also like how that Karak like goes off the right side of the screen and you can't hit him?
Yeah, you gotta do you do left side, I assume?
Yeah, left side.
Yeah. It's not much better, but it's pretty bad on the right side for some reason. Here's the turnaround eco. Got it. And here is the... I'm gonna call it the res double stab eco. Oh, no! Alright, that's gonna set Lite quick back a little bit there.
That's a good 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Lite had a really good recovery though. Lite like just jumped up and like fairy like immediately, so at least they recovered really quick. What's the new thing, Eunice? If you miss eco, you gotta do 10 push-ups or something like that?
Alright, well I'm gonna pray for a jar. Lite's gonna kill... Oh wait, does Lite not have the drop set up? I can't remember. I mean, I don't know if they were skipping the proper amount of enemies. Okay. No drop. No drop, yeah.
Willie Mays Hayes style.
Right, so we just need a Mago. Yeah. Must have accidentally killed one extra enemy then. Oh no, these Magos are not nice.
Oh, getting really bad ones here.
Oh, this bubble. Okay.
That's really, really bad.
Dang, you hate to see it, yeah.
Oh.
I wish there was a better backup than hoping you get a jar or killing a Mago. Those are the two backups. Like, I mean, the third backup, I guess, would be try to do this room without using jump.
I mean, I know we were watching Lite with that Mago, but did Dude have like a really bad block room or something?
I missed the block room.
It doesn't look like Lite is like crazy far behind still.
It's a few rooms. It's definitely a few rooms.
Yeah, Dude, you have definitely gained back a little bit more of a lead on that.
It was like 9 seconds entering the palace, so...
Buzz said if you miss eco, you have to watch a trail stream. The disrespect.
Get your drum and bass. Yeah, sometimes P5 is usually like... It goes super well, or just everything goes wrong. I feel like that's how it is for me. Every Mago gets in the way. But in this case, it was the Mago was nowhere near Lite when they needed it. Yeah, I see a tank here. Oh,
yeah. The backwards tank too. It's 10 Goom fights. God, no.
Oh, the double tank Lite. Lite's trying to catch back up with swag in this one.
Yeah, dude is cruising right now.
Yeah, well.
Oh, well, maybe I just...
Like we could say pretty much up till there's like 5 minutes left in the game, you could always just say there's a ton of game left. Like, anything can happen on the way to P6.
No, that's true.
We could see a 1 minute swing in time, like, honestly. Like,
it's like, I think those are like maybe the biggest swings, especially in races. I think we've seen a lot of that, especially like these races this year. It's like the walks to 6, and like between 5 and 6, and then VOD obviously is always a headache.
Yeah, I think it was Unos versus Dude that, like, the walk to Hidden Town. Dude just had like a lot. He had like 4 encounters or something like that, and Unos I think was clean, and it just like flipped everything.
Yeah,
the other way. So
can definitely.
And then you got VOD obviously as well. So
yeah,
a lot of stuff can happen.
That's another thing. Like I was saying about complaining about Karak. Yeah, go do a few FDS VODs. You'll appreciate this one a lot more. It's a nightmare, those skips and stuff.
I think it's good to play FDS though, because when you go back to NES,
you come back here and you're like, "Oh, this is easy." Like I know
some things are going to be harder though. You're going to miss like the easy slinks and like the ease, like just everything in the overworld, except for maybe getting skips, because that is a little harder, I guess.
And you haven't played Gooma in a while, so you're like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always forget. Extra helmet head.
Runrin says 41 seconds right now. Slinks are free on FDS. I agree.
They are free once you get acclimated to the timing, because I think every time I go from NES to FDS, I try to do like the visual cue as if it's like an FD or as if it's an NES encounter, and they need to be like closer to you.
They do. Yeah, it's like
think
that hitbox is like half on those encounters.
Yeah,
like they're so small.
But they can be really close to you and they still will not touch you. So it's like it's so forgiving.
Or they'll like freak out sometimes and like go in like a weird direction too. Like it'll be like right where it's supposed to be, and then like take a left, and you're like, what the? Bring Horsehead back to P5.
I don't think any of us have worked on FDS Double Bubble.
No, Eon wants to work on.
It will be. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, dude, playing with the helmet.
I tried getting a couple too, like just on the fly, and like I'll get the enemies to like come near me, but there's nothing. I have nothing set in stone or whatever. I'd imagine it's harder because that room is like, with the stab in the heart is even like more different, you know? I'm sure there's got to be some setup.
Oh, that's probably why, yeah. That's probably why, because of the heart
and
stab.
And the magic cave too, though. Like, you know, like, you don't get a bag a lot there. There's no really...
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Attack 6 versus 7 is not that big of a difference.
Ooh, that was a really good Gooma fight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Clean.
No refill. Or 1 bar.
Yeah, minimum. That's pretty much... You're never gonna really see someone not cast shield on that fight to try to get the 0 refill. That'd be ridiculous, but...
Are there any more Goomas in T2 randomizer? Like extra ones? I don't think so.
Oops, all Gooma mode? Every boss is Gooma? I mean, I don't even know why that's not a thing yet.
Charles is working on it. He loves Gooma.
Exactly, Tormod.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of low-level Gooma fights for sure. Charles has posted 7,000 of them.
Probably have 1 clip of myself doing a good Gooma fight on
I
my channel.
have a few people have made and stuff. But...
Hate that guy.
I actually tried I don't know if Light did it just now, but I think in Light's run last night, Light like did like a turn back and then like he missed the bounce. But I tried that in a run today and it actually worked pretty good. Because I was trying to like different stuff just to like get that like jackhammer into the hitbox thing going. Welk.
Alright, Welk strats.
Are you a Welk man or a Well or Res?
I'm a Well. Well, no, I'm like a the.
Oh really? Oh the. Oh yeah, I'm
try to talk to that hot lady.
I like the Res.
She says the.
I'm Res. Like Res.
Who says Res? Oh, the old, yeah, right.
Old lady.
The magic lady, yep. I like the kid in Reflect Town. He's just working on his alphabet. He just says a P.
Lord Doo-Doo strats incoming. Half named after the person doing
Res P. Alright, little fairy Hezzy there.
I saw that,
This is looking nice.
Yeah, it's clean.
It looks chaotic to the untrained eye, but it looked nice. Okay, yeah. Clean. Dude with a perfect segment there. So yeah, Light's gonna need to match that to keep this
close
as possible. So far, it has been good.
I don't know. I think Lord. I think dude does fairy strats now in leaving. I don't think Light does though. I think Light still does Tektite math.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure. Because I know a lot of us have went from Tektite math to doing the fairy thing.
Light's drop is all clapped up. I don't know if it's here. No. Maybe it'll be on max. Red jar on max after a perfect VOD when you don't need magic. It'd be classic.
Oh yeah, dude does fairy. He just like counts or whatever on the side of the screen. I think Unos does that now too. Or Unos goes like down or something.
Tektite math saves a menu. Yeah, but then you have to deal with Tektites and math.
I was gonna say Tektites and math suck.
Give me a menu. Give me 2 menus.
Give me a Filet-O-Fish on a boat.
No, take that off the menu.
Only on a boat though, for breakfast.
Okay, I was 0 out of 10 pose there for dude. I'm imagining a 0 out of 10 for Light as well, with the boring. Let's just stand on the ground and try to do, save time. It's so cool to save time in a speed run.
Light went out through the roof.
Yeah, that is swag. That is like, all right. So we'll add at least like 2 points to whatever.
I think that's like a 4. I think that's like a 4-second save or something.
Yeah, that's like a -1 for Light. I guess the foot is up. It's kind of cool. The foot was up.
Dion was yelling at me in FTS to do it. I was like, I don't even know how. I was like, I never did that before.
Do what?
Ferrying out of the house in FTS. Oh. But
yeah,
I did throw that in there.
I think I saw you using fire to get the items, and I was like, I never even thought of that because we always used to try to beam.
I didn't even know you could do beam strats on it. Like I didn't know that worked.
I still think if you can do the beam wrap, it is probably faster than using fire. But you gotta time it perfectly. You can beam wrap it like when you're entering from right at the edge of the like low ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you don't time it right, you have to get closer and then do the regular beam.
Yeah, I always did fire. I didn't even know that. Like I said, I didn't know your regular beam could even do it until this week.
Yeah, I think Randomizer taught us that a few years ago. Because
it's so weird too. Because I think Sheep was playing with. And I think I made him try. It's like, try and throw fire on the cross and see if it works. And it doesn't. And I'm like, I wonder why it only works on those 2 items.
It's because of it's the basement in that town. It's the basements in any town. So that's why Randomizer taught us that, because someone figured out that you could do that even in the NES version of Randomizer.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was, what was it? You can grab like a pea bag. Like Randomizer would put like a pea bag there, which you normally would grab with your sword on an NES version, and someone probably grabbed it with their beam. It's like, what? And yeah, it's the town basements, I guess, have a special property.
Lite, I think, waited too long and gets knocked. Dude is in 6.
Going right, going right. Oh, why did it follow? I think Lite went right there because they might have paused a little late for the slink. I'm guessing that was the logic there.
Dude says, I don't need no damage boost or jump spell.
Lite's just getting hosed here by the game. Come on. I've seen that encounter too much in this tournament, honestly. That's, like, not supposed to happen, like, ever. The one after you blow the whistle. Or the flute, or the plunger, or whatever. I mean, they were grouped up, like, off center, too. Like, on the tile in front of Lite, or below Lite, I guess. This is the best color matchup of any of the palaces they've been in, though. We got the, like, hot pink and the royal purple.
No, this is raspberry jam versus grape jam right now.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, that is some neon-looking raspberry jam, I will say that. That is really vibrant.
That's like fresh raspberry jam. Unos probably has that, like, in his kitchen.
Oh, it's brighter colored when it's fresh? Is that how jam works?
Schmucker's Palace. P6, sponsored by Smuckers.
I want some jam.
What the hell's a berry surprise?
It's a surprise.
I guess so.
We'll find out later. I'd eat a berry surprise because I don't think there's a berry I don't like.
Might be a wrestling move for all I know. I don't know what the hell that is.
I pretty much like most fruit in general, but there's definitely some fruits I can think of that I don't like. But I don't think I can think of a berry. Like, what's a bad berry?
I'm not a big fruit person, but I don't know.
I'm a huge fan of the dingleberry, yeah. Like, I don't know if I've ever had, like, a boysenberry. Are those good?
I don't know. I bet Unos knows.
We're a little late in the run to start more food talk, but I mean, I'm game. If, you know, fruit is like, I love fruit. I love fruit. It's like the best.
Oh, you know what we never got to discuss? Crackers. Remember we were having the cracker conversation last year?
You were just gonna say crack. I was like,
no. I've never tried crack. I like Town Out, but not crack.
Crackers? I mean,
remember last year we were having the Townhouse versus Ritz conversation at the time?
Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of different crackers. You can't. That's kind of like
yeah.
Fruit.
I know. We were going deep in that conversation about crackers that time.
Well, you can get like the quartet crackers that you get that have like the 4 different kinds, and like one of them is just complete trash. It just tastes like cardboard.
I never had that. But I never buy those.
So like one of them looks like a butterfly. It's like the butter crackers.
Oh, I do know.
There's one that one's like a hexagon, and it's like a wheat cracker. Yeah,
I do know that one.
The circular one is just like called like a water cracker.
I know what you're talking about. I know
what you're talking
about.
It's like a wafer, and it just tastes like nothing. And the consistency is terrible. Yeah, it's like cardboard or something in your mouth. Like, what are we doing here? Anyway, it's really all about the butterfly ones and the wheat ones.
Yeah, I've only had that box of crackers maybe like once or twice in my life in like someone else's house.
Lite had the setup for the classic double tank there, but a little off, I think, on the timing.
And I've had those before though.
Yeah, Ritz is kind of like a sawdust, but I do like some Ritz.
Ritz is so good, man. It's especially when
put some like fresh. Easy cheese on it or something.
Yeah,
or just like any cheese.
That was part of the conversation I think we were having too, was about the spray cheese.
Yeah, I like some spray cheese. Maybe not like all the time, but
I haven't had that in a decade or more.
I haven't had it in a few years, but I'd eat it. It's not bad.
Stroop waffles? Is that those things that look like waffles? Isn't that like a cookie though? Or is that a cracker?
Yeah, that's what they are, Ron. Yeah, they're like the communion discs that they just put on your tongue.
You eating a cracker or a Eucharist? What do you got over there? I'm not sure what stroop waffles are. I know the word, but I don't know what that is. I thought it was a cookie.
I have no idea.
Let's see what Barba Light goes for with 3 bars of... Actually, 5 bars of life.
Little sideways jack.
Yeah, just a...
Nice.
Safe 1 cycle.
I think there was like a two for 1 hit in there somewhere, it looked like, because I only saw like 7 actual hits. My audio is super low for both of them. I can't really hear the stabs, but...
Well, that's because you live in Texas, Vash. Everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything?
Muck confirms.
Alright, let's check out these bridges for Dude. Light's grabbing the thunder. Yeah, if Light's gonna have any chance here, I hate to say it, but Dude's gonna need to make some mistakes, so...
Yeah.
See what happens.
VOD can VOD, but it's gonna have to be a nightmare of a VOD.
Yeah, it can spiral pretty quickly, and a bad VOD also can equal a bad GP.
I think Light has the more pressure though, because Light has to have a really good VOD and get that magic refill at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you're in that mode and you know you just hit your back against the wall, honestly, it's almost less pressure for some people.
Yeah, no, that is
true.
You
just have to play.
When
I know
you just
have to go all out, you know.
When I know I'm down, that was like the last FDS PB. I never had hit that Barber jackhammer, like the setup one. And I just did it like random as hell, and I was like, "Well, nothing to lose," you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Nothing to lose mentality.
I know we've all been there, you know.
A couple hits for Light. Took one on the first bridge too. All out of rhythm here with the fish for breakfast. I don't think we're going to try a slink here because of all those knockbacks. Yeah. Kind of sucks that the fairy, like, if Light knew that they were going to get that fairy, he probably wouldn't have wasted the magic casting life, right? Probably would have just grabbed the fairy. But, not going to go for the jar. Dude's cruising.
Oh, Max is a jerk, though.
I cursed it.
You did. I mean, Max is always a jerk, though.
Yeah.
Rep calls for Thunder, the trail strap.
Yeah, Light still has enough magic. Oh wait, no. That's not enough magic for Thunder at Magic 7. Say maybe we'll see it. It's like 6 bars of magic. Like it's... I know Rev wants it for the memes, but come on, who is doing that? Next time I race, if I'm down by like 2 minutes, and I have enough magic, I'll Thunder. I'll Thunder Max. Oh, Light gets through with the open eyeball, too. That's rare.
Yeah, it's funny, too, because I actually watched Light's run from last night, and Light did spell Max in that PB run. Yeah,
probably just didn't want anything to go wrong there at the end of VOD when you're that close to getting in there.
Yeah.
Just screw it, you know.
I'll still try and go for the bounce, but at Light's time, I mean, obviously... I might not try and go for the bounce.
So, like, now, yeah, I kind of always think about spell, and then in my head, I'm like, no, I can do the bounce. Like, I can do it every time, obviously, if he doesn't throw a fireball, but it's
sometimes he's
not
just
up to me, so, like, there is something there.
Sometimes Max is just a dick, and, like, you feel like you even hit it right, and he just bounce off of him for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That sound, you know?
Yep.
We all
and
know
that's
that.
when you spell him and then get hit by him as he turns into a bot anyway.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're Shadow. Shadow sets up like a drop on that. I don't know if
the max drop, yeah.
I don't know if it's intentional or not. I know Shadow's like one of the only people I've ever seen like really do that.
I think that was someone did that back in the day, maybe before my time, or like right around when I started. Rep will probably know. Error did that.
I was saying that to Eon the other day. I was like, I don't remember what even we were talking about. I was like, oh, ask Rep. I was like, he's like the Rain Man for old Z2 stuff. He knows like everything. be a guy that did
The
like 3 runs.
Godfather.
It'll be like a guy that like did 3 runs, and Rep's like, oh, I remember that person.
Oh yeah, like a 1:19:46 on his 3rd run. I totally like what? I did see Lite. Lite killed the spicy and got the magic level. I think magic was pretty empty.
Scott is being.
Oh, watch out, dude.
Scott's being a real jerk right now.
The tango. All right.
I think he tried to play it safe with the first one and didn't expect all that other crap to happen.
I think that was more like the hokey pokey, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's garbage by that spicy chicken. And yeah, Lite's gonna try to do this without casting any more life. Check
How you
the jar? There we go.
How you guys made the what did I call the book for the walk earlier? What did I call it? The catalog. Rep has the tomes of Z2, all like
the tomes,
weird, all the weird stuff that no one remembers.
Keeps them in the catacombs.
It's like hidden in like a wall in his basement.
Yeah, exactly. You got there's like a bookshelf. You pull the book and it's like the whole bookshelf spins. Goes to like a cement, 3 foot wide.
Dude and Light are gonna watch this back.
Path
like,
or something.
What? Dude and Light are gonna watch this back and like, what the hell were they talking about this whole time?
They might be listening.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't been
keeping them company. It's pretty lonely when you're doing a race, you know.
We haven't been giving them too much to go off of either, so they don't know who is where right now. We're talking about crackers and tomes and
gotta keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Light takes the lead now. Dude is low health here. I mean,
I was thinking dude was
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I mean, if dude dies, it's gonna be a huge time loss to Thunderbird.
Okay. He does not.
Also to Darklink, but that's more unlikely.
Yeah, I think if anything was gonna put him away, it would have been T-Bird and.
Actually, I think a Darklink death would cost more time than a Thunderbird death in most cases.
Because you got to reset the room.
Yeah, and you got to like watch all this crap happen.
You get a weird Darklink if you die? I don't even know because I never.
No, I think it is as long as you are holding right when you reappear. I think it should be okay. Here we go, dude for the win.
Oh,
gets an awkward pattern, teabags a little bit. And gets it. GG's. That is a 1:15:36 on the race timer.
Light's right behind.
Yeah, Light just smoked T-Bird. So dude's gonna move on to face Unos in the final. When's the last time dude was in the final?
Yeah, that was what I know. A couple people were saying that they're like, oh well, dude's gonna win, and like, I mean, I've been paying attention for the last couple years, and Light is going for the.
Yeah, I can't remember. So, I mean, dude won in 15, 16, and 17, and
wow.
I can't remember who won.
GG's to Light, and Light, that was impressive because
yeah, that's going to be a 1:16:28, so just under a minute behind. Keeping it together with one life through the whole end game there.
Crazy.
I can't remember who Ante beat in the. I think it was Rez actually in 2018. So I don't think it was Dude in the finals that year.
Yeah, I just remember. I think you guys said Dude hasn't won in like 6 years or something like that.
Yeah, he won it in 2017. I think it was the last one he won. I just don't know if he's even been back to the finals since then. So this is breaking back through for Dude.
I know it was you won last year, right? And then who'd you play, Lordo?
Somehow. Yeah, Lordo.
Who was the year before that? React,
yep. And then TGH the year before that. Myself again before that, Ante before that, and then Triple Dude to start out. This is our 9th tournament, so next year is the big 10-year anniversary, everyone. think I have that right. Someone might want to check me on that.
It's like the 17th year Justice just off.
I mean, yeah. The more years go by, the harder it gets to remember stuff, right? So, yeah, 2015 was the first. So.
Okay, 2015. So next year.
This is next the 9th, so yeah.
Right.
I hear dings. Do we have people here? Morning.
Morning.
GG's.
No, GG's, both of you guys.
Thank you.
GG's, dude.
You too.
God, I hope you were listening to comms on that. We were talking about crackers and all other weird stuff we were talking about.
Oh, no way. Can't listen to I can't listen to someone commentate me playing a game 30 seconds ago. That would be a little too much.
I can't either, but a lot of people do.
Yeah, it's a bit too much.
Well, you can give us your favorite crackers if you want. Before we get into the race.
Wheat thins?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a good choice.
Love some wheat thins. Yeah, good race. A little bit rough.
And we were talking about dude not winning in a couple of years, and you still have a tough road because you got to beat Unos twice. That's the playing a losers bracket or lower bracket or whatever the hell we call it. Unos has obviously been crushing PB wise in the tournament. I don't think Unos has lost, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the whole winners losers bracket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this race was an awesome one too.
Well, that's good. I played pretty terrible. I think I did about everything wrong, and anytime I got something going right, it's because the game just kind of handed it to me. I just executed terribly throughout the whole thing. Everything.
Yeah, it did feel like there was a lot of points where you actually caught right back up, and then like something would go wrong or whatever, and it's just
you could just thank RNG, I guess.
Yeah.
For letting me get back into the game, but everything that was a mistake or bad was my fault, except for the Bagu skip. It was kind of impossible to wait for that encounter to maybe slink it because I had an encounter coming on my left as well, so I just had to go, and it just happened to hit me on the last pixel. But that's only 7 seconds. Like 7 seconds of overworld was my fault. Everything else. Or it wasn't my fault. The rest of the overworld was like totally my fault. And then no eco key. Man, I got really distracted right before eco key. Like as Karok was finishing, I had like a lot of dings on my Discord, and I don't know why it like disabled streamer mode or whatever. I didn't click the disable on it, so I had to like take my headphones off, and I messed up my stab timing. But I'm just an easily distracted person, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like someone talking to me or whatever.
I hear that.
So I took off my headphones, and then I always wear the headphones even though I can't hear game audio through it, so I can mute the sound around me. Mm-hmm. You know? You don't hear like people talking downstairs or something.
Right.
So I had them on.
I do have a question for Dude before I forget.
Yeah.
Did you stay on the P2 tile on purpose, or were you like taking a sip off your drink or something?
I usually make a delay there.
Okay, yeah, because Just pointed it out. I think I was maybe watching Lite when you did that, but
it worked out perfectly. Obviously, like that encounter was just like he went right around you, like exactly. Like I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's like a old insult has where he says burn 4 frames after P2.
Oh, so naturally you burned exactly 4 frames and then got the perfect.
I don't know if that was 4 frames, but
I know.
Yeah, some kind of delay.
If you can see the person waiting for a long time, it's definitely more than 4 frames.
No, it was subtle. Like I just
okay.
He wasn't moving like as the screen appeared. You know what I mean? Like you normally would if you're just holding the button. Yeah,
I never saw anybody do that. But I know like we do. Everyone kind of. Some people do it better than others, but the pause thing at the at the gem. So, I mean, but I never saw anybody do like a hezzy there until today.
I was gonna ask Lite if you got the bag in Magic Cave. Were you gonna try for Attack 4, or were you just set on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of what I figured.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
The cave. You clutched out that second octo kill, and then somehow it looked like you were good for the third one, but it just didn't pop up.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why, because like if that happens, you can full hop off of the ledge to kill the third one on your way back. And for some reason, it was just off timing, so I must have slowed down or something in the middle of those kills.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. I didn't see it, so it must have been subtle. But yeah, it is. You do have to do that full jump, and it's probably tight because he's probably like in the middle of.
Yeah, I do it like a lot, and then I know exactly where to stab to still get the bag and everything. Like it's a different area to stab from now.
Right.
But yeah, I just didn't die, and I was like, okay, cool. Just lost like 3 seconds, and then can't do reverse bubble skip.
Yeah. Yep.
That was so stupid.
Where did you take a weird death to? Because I remember I was
on
like,
the Guria.
Oh, that's where it was.
God.
Cave,
Because I took a hit on the Mew, and it screwed up the timing on that. And then when I got hit there, I had the guy on my right, a boomerang above my head, and a boomerang to the left, and I was trying to like block everything, and I just got hit again.
Yeah, because I saw you try and stab the Mew, and then you hit it, and I said, I made a comment about it, and then I was watching Dude, I think, walk to P2, and then the next thing I know, you had died, and I was like, what the hell happened there? And just said that the Korea, I guess, got you or whatever.
Yeah, he was going ninja mode with the boomerangs.
Yeah, I only went in there with like 2.25 bar of HP, and then 2 hits to the Korea, you're dead.
Sure, yeah, you didn't take the magic or the life in Fairy Town, so you just went in there. What'd you say, 2 bars?
Yeah, because I had a drop in there, so you don't want to talk to the magic lady in that case, because it'll just waste time. You're gonna get a red jar of magic, or a 200 bag?
Sure, yeah, I agree. I never do either, so I mean, I get it.
Yeah, boomerang from the Korea is like 1.5 health bars, so you always kind of, in your head, you're like, if I have more than that, I should be fine.
Yeah,
at least that's
you don't
how
expect to take
am.
2 hits.
Yeah.
But sometimes he'll throw a really high boomerang, so like when you do the bounce off the ladder to try to bounce onto to transfer your down stab to the Guria, he'll throw a high boomerang, and I just happened to get that pattern where he knocks you out of the kill.
Yeah.
And then he threw 2 immediate ones after that.
Yeah, I think the Mew hit screwed you more than anything. It was sometimes you go to bounce on them and it just like moves like a weird way, and you end up like taking a hit.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what caused that to happen, but it could have definitely. I mean, it definitely put me on different frames. I could have avoided it on earlier frames. Yeah, I'm not really happy about that run. Whatever. Dude had a pretty good pace, like for the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once I got to the maze, no, actually the P2 exit had, after the middle road encounter, I got stuck on the swamp for like, I don't know, a second because of inputs, and then I got, I think, an encounter, 2 encounters.
I think you took 2 after that road.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said I was surprised you didn't try and go back and take a road encounter, and you just went for it. And then I think you took a swamp and then one by the cave entrance or something.
I decided not to get the road encounter because I was betting on the encounter moving back. And then it would have gave me time to go up to the grass, but that didn't happen.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta love when they heat seek you from like 900 years away.
Yeah.
I think that was another thing right around that time mark was it Helmet Head that Light had literally no health at all, or was that Rebo?
I think that was Helmet Head.
Yeah, my Rebos were good. The Helmet Head was bad.
Yeah, I remember one of them. You had really low life because just it's like
it was like a sliver.
It was
I couldn't even see it.
You couldn't even see it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's only because I took a hit on the head at the very end for fun.
Oh,
just to
for
make it
fun.
You know, like
apparently knowing
there,
exactly how much health you have.
Yeah, that thing does like hardly any damage. Yeah, that was funny.
I guess
I was just trying to tie the refills there on the magic and the HP. For fun.
I guess.
But no, I mean, I still took like a hit before that. That was unintended. That made the fight a little slower, and made me not know the timing on pausing on the exit because I had full refill. So I just paused for like a second, and that was it. And I got random walk outside, but it wasn't really good enough.
But it caught you up because dude had a bad walk, so it definitely caught you up. I remember like you definitely gained a little bit of time on that.
Yeah, I had 2 encounters, 1 full, 2 halves.
I think you took a road like right by the rock or something, right?
Yeah, I had 1.
Oh, you took the ferry. I think you took a ferry somewhere. Maybe.
Yeah, I had a full, and then I had 1 on the middle road, and 1 on the end road to the town.
I think this time, the no eco was the one, the clincher.
Oh man, yeah, because I don't know if the restream saw because it seemed to go down. I was waiting for a Mago kill for 20 seconds.
Oh yeah,
No, we saw it. Yeah,
that
was
was
brutal.
Yeah, we were talking about that. I was watching Light. Maybe you could tell us now, dude, because I don't think either of us saw it. We were watching Light try and get a Mago kill. Was your block room bad? Because it didn't seem like Light was that.
No, it wasn't bad. Right when I got to the middle of the room, like past the key platform, 2 blocks height dropped down, and I was able to. Stab.
Light must have been. I don't know. I thought you weren't that far ahead. Maybe you were more far ahead than I thought then. But it seemed like Light wasn't that far behind, even with that Mago madness that they had.
Yeah, the Mago was just not. I think just spawned like 7 times before they gave you one.
I think all of us have done enough runs to know that you either get that Mago right away, and sometimes it's just a nightmare, and they just don't want to spawn by you, ever. I know there's like a setup for that room or whatever. I usually get pretty lucky if I need a kill there, but I mean, sometimes they just will not come where you are.
There's a setup for one particular pattern that'll randomly happen, basically.
I thought
it's kind of like Karok, where there's a set amount of patterns that'll happen based on like how you enter the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
That room's the same. There's not 100% like it's always gonna spawn right here. But what's funny is, I think the once I got the pattern that would have been fast there, and I just walked past it.
Yeah, it's like I always remember. I think it was Lordo, or I'm not sure who really kind of said that there was a setup or whatever for that room. But it was like
for the one pattern.
It's by like that first pillar. I remember off the elevator. It's like right around there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my setup.
Or maybe maybe I saw you do it then. I remember.
Yeah. It's still so you're still betting for that one Mago to show up right away.
Sure.
Yeah. But it's good to wait there because it's like that one's kind of common, to be honest. Like I literally had that pattern today. I'm pretty sure.
My I mean, obviously you guys are all played longer and are more skilled and higher on the board than I am. But for that particular room, I always felt like doing like little like turnbacks, like left and right turnbacks. Like I feel like the Mago will like spawn near you when you're like just doing little turnarounds in the same spot. Like, I don't know, maybe it's nothing, but I always feel like that works.
It's just dependent on the seed that you roll when you enter the room.
Sure. Yeah.
You're not gonna manipulate it. Well, you kind of are because you're kind of scrolling the screen back and forth. Mm-hmm. So like you might catch one on the edges of the screen to kind of mess with it. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's gonna make one spawn on you.
Just to feel like I'm, more ready to go to the Mago.
No, I'm trying to do it. Light is probably doing it just because Light never stops moving. So we were saying that we were talking about people's mannerisms, and we were like, Light never stops moving and does like the low beam on the loader in Magic Cave. Dude does the turnaround for eco and stuff. So like you could like watch a person's stream even if it looked exactly the same. You could kind of tell who's who, like. From people we all are, play Z2 or whatever. That was one of the conversations we were having.
Nice, yeah, for sure.
All right, well, we got like 2 races left between both brackets, I think. Well, potentially more than 2.
Yeah, up to 4 games left. Yeah. 2 matches.
Did the Sweetie Bit one even get scheduled yet? Because I know,
I think it's scheduled.
Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, I think I did see that because I think Shadow said they couldn't go back to back or something yesterday.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
2:30 p.m. on Saturday.
Sheep's in different time zone completely. So
yeah, Sheep's in like Norway or Iceland or whatever.
Iceland.
He's out there somewhere. I forget what
God.
country. He's definitely in that.
Iceland would be closer to our time zone.
Norway? Is
A
it
little
Norway?
closer.
I
It is
was
Norway.
right.
Iceland would?
Iceland's like closer to like the UK.
Oh yeah, okay. Yep. It's still like 6 hours.
It's like
but yeah.
north of it.
Rep says in
5
Highlander's time zone, basically.
And then yeah, we'll have Dude and Unos at some point.
The rematch.
This was a rematch too.
Yeah.
All kinds of rematches.
Yeah, this has been a really good tournament. I mean, I think like some of this, I know like some people didn't like the double brackets and stuff, but I really think it balanced out well. And I mean, I'll keep reiterating this. I think it balanced out well, and I think maybe besides like the first couple matches, like me versus Dude and stuff like that, were kind of like crappy, but all the other ones have been just amazing, really good races.
Yeah, it's been good, and I think it generated interest. It's something different, for people to watch. And yeah, I mean, always trying to switch it up. I think it's been good.
Yeah, well, the problem is you lose the fun for the just spinner, and you get you don't have to play 5 runs of Swiss against hard or easy opponents. So,
are we gonna make the winner of each bracket race each other? I think we should add that in.
I wish speedrunning worked in a way that it would be beneficial for the winner. Say like you had a circuit and then or a league, and then you had the winner or the top 3 of the Sweetie Bit move up to the boss spot, and then the bottom 3 move down.
Oh yeah.
And there's like a scoring system by the end of the year or whatever.
Yep.
But it doesn't really work that way in speedrunning as much as it would in like a esport kind of game.
Right.
that would be cool though.
It would be cool, but it doesn't really.
It's also
like-
a lot of commitment
Yeah.
to keep stuff like that going.
Yeah, but I mean, we've had, like I said, I think we've had some great matches. I think some of the Sweetie Bit matches have been even better than the big bracket. You know what I mean? So it's like some of those have just been crazy, fun, exciting matches.
Yeah.
All right, thanks ZSR.
Yeah, thank you, ZSR.
Thanks, VX.
No problem. All right, so that'll be it for us here. As I said, the Sweetie Bit Finals is tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern. If a bracket reset is needed, that'll be at a later date. But the big thing that's going on this weekend is the Ricky of Kokiri-thon. That'll be starting at 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow and continuing throughout much of Saturday and Sunday. So stay tuned for that. Lots of great runs to showcase benefit Ricky, so stay tuned for all that. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.